Okay, so in this video, I'm going to talk some more about the A section on rhythm changes, building off of what we've talked about in the first two videos. So just to give you another option of a target note that you can try to play to make your improvising more colorful over the A section of rhythm changes. I want to talk about the 5 chord. There's a lot of the 5 chord in rhythm changes. So again, this is the A section of rhythm changes. We've already talked about how you can play a B natural over this G7 chord, ideally, thinking of that as C harmonic minor. We've talked about this A flat that you can target for this measure here. And we've talked about targeting a D flat for this measure right here. Another thing that you can do, which we're going to talk about today, is targeting an F sharp. I say F sharp. You could think of it as a G flat. I think of it as F sharp because I'm really thinking about this as like a G harmonic minor. But on the F7 chord, you can play an F sharp here. And there's a lot of the F7 chord here. There's also one here and one here. So basically what this is when you're seeing in a 5 chord, you can go ahead and put a flat 9 on that 5 chord, even if it doesn't say flat 9. Even if the piano player, say, is not even playing a flat, maybe they're playing a regular 9, but, you know, if this is happening kind of quickly and everything, you know, it's totally fine. You can just put a flat 9 on there, and what it does is it brings out the sound of that chord a little bit more, because it's a 5 chord. It's supposed to be tense, unresolved, everything. So all I'm saying is when you see that F7 chord, you can hit an F sharp and kind of play like G harmonic minor just for that. And just to demonstrate, you know, this is something you can do on any 2/5 on any tune, right? So here's some 2/5s. So it's just one more thing that you can add to your arsenal of things that you can do over the A section to rhythm changes. So to recap, we've talked about hitting a B natural on this this G7 chord. We talked about hitting an A flat on this bar here. We talked about hitting a D flat on this bar here. We're talking about how this G7 is really, it's really C harmonic minor. And now we talked about on every time you see one of these 5 chords, you can play an F sharp if you want to. So that's a lot of different options. You don't have to do all of these things every single time. That would be exhausting. And you just, you know, if a G7 goes by and you don't hit a B natural, that's like totally fine. Don't worry about it. So these are just some things that you can do. And don't worry about hitting all of them every single time. Just to give you a little bit of a demo. Oh yeah, one more thing I'll just say is that you can, for any of this, anywhere in the A section of rhythm changes, you can play a blues scale. It's not out of place anywhere in this. I mean, it especially fits really well in bars 5 and 6, but any point in this, you can play a B flat blues scale, and, you know, give yourself a little break from hitting all these target notes. So we got B flat, we got B flat blues, we have all these target notes we can hit, and that gives us a lot of our options. And, you know, you don't have to worry about doing all of it every single time. So just kind of relax and practice. I mean, when you're practicing, try and you know, hit every single one just so you can get better at it. But then when you're playing, you just do whatever you feel like, and make use of all those different options. So I'm going to do a little demonstration. And I might do one more video on the A section before moving on to the bridge. But here we go. Here's what that will start to sound like.